Pastor, oh my Father, the Lord told me to say to you that your name is meekness. I heard the Lord said, I will cause him to grow into a high meek tree.
How do you celebrate a meek man? Do you fall to your faces on elevated podiums? Would he see it? Do you scream on mountaintops carved by men? Would he hear it? Do you tell it to governors and presidents, kings and men in high places? Would they understand it? Maybe you could bring gifts and wine and tales of his good deeds to pour on an altar that you have built in his name. But would they translate? Would they speak clearly of battles fought in secret, of nights spent on knees hardened by warfare, lips pleading my cause, your cause? Would they reiterate times of breaking, of molding, of the Creator's hand, carefully carving, shaking off and changing the very fabric of a man? Would they tell of times where brokenness was all that we could see, and strength was held by its hand, forced into submission? Where Will looked self-courage in the eyes and said, I know they do again.
Would they tell you of times of lack and the obedience that followed? Of times of plenty and the instructions that shaped it in righteousness? Would they understand the pattern of submission? How the mystery of staying under became so well embodied in a man, the evil one had no understanding of it. A sage once said, a wise man is a meek man. Certainly, now I know that meek men are dead men, dead through trials, dead through temptations, dead to the fanfare of earthly men, dead to the praise singers that herald their victories, dead, yet alive. Alive to what, you may ask? Alive to a world yet to be seen. Alive to a world yet to be seen.
How do we celebrate our own meek man? My brethren, Emeka nanduai. We are celebrating a man who drank proper milk as he assembled with the people of God. He rode with the Baptists that are Sundays but become his school. And when he met a certain legend, he began to live the epistle life. This life was the only business that he had. There was no container on the high sea, for God wanted him to be a container of divine thoughts. He was broken, he was bruised, he was pierced. God stood in his way. But it wasn't for nothing. It was to show a new generation the new and the living way. So, brethren, how are we going to celebrate a man whose name is meekness? A man that angels visit and the heavens delight in. Are your tongues too heavy? Let them begin to roll the sound of worship. Let your hands swipe in the air as we worship our Father. Worship the Maker in heaven that gave unto us the Maker of men. Happy birthday, Daddy Emeka.